Dun 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. I'm not gonna finish the rest of it just in case. I don't know what copyright. I don't know, man. But yes, we are back. Final Fantasy 16. Um, hopefully, Clive will be my Valentine. Um, you know, let me know. um, but yeah, dang, cause I'm unsure when I'll be able to stream next for the weekend anyway. Because I generally say if I can stream at least twice a week, I'm doing all right. Yeah, dang. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone who celebrates. Um, I'm here with the love of my life, which is Final Fantasy 16. I think it's a one-sided situation. Last stream was absolutely nuts with the Kupka fight. Gosh darn, it was so good. Now we have quests. No, but we have stuff been updated. Sure. Show me the monsters. Okay, so soul stingers. Let's open up the IGN so I can load up where they all are. Soul stingers, Grimalkin, 9 of knives. Okay, that's gonna be tough. No. Dang. Oh, sorry, the Breaker of Worlds? What? What the heck? That's right. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna take that one on right now. Just gonna say it. Everyone else, though, kind of fair game. 9 of knives, I'm gonna look out for. But like Grimalkin, Soul Stingers, yeah, they can get destroyed. Actually, you know what? Let's ease myself back into this and go try kill them. Kill the bastards. So where are you? Namekian Republic. What? Where is this? The Fields of Corot. Oh, brother, I have not explored. Yeah. Guess I'm not doing that right now. Open the same one twice. What? What the hell is going on? The other one. Grimalkin. Southern end of the sickle. I'm gonna go here. See, can I get past those men? The cart. Come on. Wait, where's Torgo? There he is.
Faster.
Oh boy. The bestest.
Another crystal.
Oh, Neil Lubin. Why does it feel so far? Oh, nice. Now explore the rest of the area. Or just running. Kick the dog. Like the item. And then run. Yeah. Free. Milking? Yes.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
Oh, this is just killing
And then there was one.
Oh. Oh. Don't. don't know how I'm getting this parry.
Nice try.
Just lunge. And done. Hell yeah.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
He's the best. Okay. So much more. Goodness.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Just ignore them. They're not worth my time. Roshan. Oh my god, you're turning, sir. He's like a boat.
This might take a while.
Wait, actually is just an open field. Why would you do that? Ooh, and oh.
Guess we're all ready.
All the birds could keep this off. Or the soul sting. They're up empty. Okay. Wait, I miss him. How did I manage that? Find him in the middle of the trail.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
That's him. What?
Be safe.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come.
Let's feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
Oh yeah, that's big damage.
I needed that.
Efforting now.
Nice try.
Still on top. Oh yeah. Man. There we go. Turn that around into a third. And level up. Nice.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Where are you? Oh, yes.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Are they gonna thank me or can't talk to? Okay. Yeah. Do a little yippee with Oja. Urge the frame rate. Pick up Clive.
Surrounded.
Hello. This Rajang looking effort. There you go. That's inaccessible.
That'll do, girl.
Is I'm missing game brings me future to this building. An ambush, an encounter, if you will. This doesn't look like a story area to me. Oh.
Right.
Oh, look at that parkour. Howdy, emerald. Are these the soul stingers? Yes. I've got off him, you know.
They don't look happy. Nice try. Peace at last.
That's everyone, is it? Except, oh yeah, like the destroyer of worlds or whatever. Keep this way. Ambrosia.
Come on.
Come on, then. Great. Bird flies. Sorry, as the crow flies. A bird. It's a different type of birds. This way, yeah. It's the story. Don't think Ambrosia can.
No mistakes.
Run Ambrosia. Ooh.
Straight home now.
There was a time this path was guarded day and night by Lord Kupka's men. But now they've gone. Back to the Fang. Leaving us lesser mortals at the mercy of whatever bloodthirsty beasts they say nested beyond.
Oh, probably. Oh. Oh, dang. Oh, I can call Ambrosia here. Nice. Care who you think you are.
All right.
That's the fist roll. What is that? Ah. These guys. Where are you going? Goblin coin. Traveled.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
Didn't snap. Really, the bucket stopping me. Weird how the game goes. Here's a new area, and only we're half of it through the main street so far. Maybe they just seemed out and no one will go back once they're out of the. Didn't account for. Leave him. Leave me alone. Oh,
Come on.
coming out of the water. It's gonna be strong. 30.
You deserve a rest. Nice try.
Dang. You for real?
Nice try. Nice try.
Oh.
like the wind.
Nation. Up. Ah. Damn it. I don't know. Crackles. Get above.
I needed that.
Why not? Back. First. Let me check. Dang. So you know what? I'll go. I make any of the Greek Slayer arm. Or rather, make more of it.
Clive?
Right. Right, Clive.
What do you want?
There we go. There it is.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Slayer.
If the state of our coffers is in
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
Try to stay calm. I'm sure we'll hear something soon.
Oof. Yeah, he had a bad time.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Oh, Jill, nice.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Am I-
Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
Oh, ability points. That is the best gift. Oh, baby. God. Hell of a lot. I'm gone. I prefer pile drive over thunderstorm. Walk into the middle of them.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
Oh,
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's
yeah.
a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
And meter.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall?
Yeah, it sounds crazy when you say it like that, doesn't it?
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus?
No, I don't.
One
Actually.
can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger
Oh,
picture is
doing your
there?
map of yours. What are you, Dora? The Explorer. No. Anyone called Dora?
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over
Oh,
all
another
of
story time
It is
with
a nation
Vivian.
forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873.
Jeez, they love a
Wheresoever
fight, don't
his
they?
armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies
Oh, this is
rival
going on for a
any of the
while.
Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists
Oh,
betrayed
for God's
Kupka.
sake.
I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And
Or
your
just
Lord Uncle has
take
volunteered
a
to
couple
do just
Panadol.
that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
Something's hurting. It's Panadol.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo
Do an
Kupka
announcement.
is dead.
Ah.
The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal.
Let me guess another.
Consider it the
Oh, go
price
around
of
and talk
today's
to people.
instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are.
Okay. Talk to 3 people. Oh my god, it actually is 3 people. I'm just that good. The lighting made it look like he wasn't wearing anything. One little observation for you there. Hello. Mr. Bookman.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying.
You twat.
He is. Big baby.
And with
Clive,
good reason, children.
electrocute them.
These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell,
Ooh.
Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no.
Ah.
And not for want
I
of
want to
trying.
know more about him.
I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has.
No, Joshua.
To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Okay. Something else from
How
you?
good it is to see you, Clive.
Oh, just.
Kupka is no more, but
Okay, so I can't wait to tell people. Doesn't get out of his seat. Hey, Karen. Time for the good news.
Thanks to Sid, the man who...
Oh, excuse me.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing then.
Yep.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders then.
Well,
Good.
twice. But
Start to get a crick in my
much
neck.
less.
Don't let it go to your head though.
Good talk. Good stuff.
Is it business or
But here we
pleasure?
go.
It's a relief. Thank you.
Can
Go on then.
I buy from you? Oh. That. Fine. Or
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it?
No.
Busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Oh.
Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Little jump in front of him.
ya. To a bloody riddance. One included. What do you want?
Oh, what do you want? Dude, Max, it's okay. Forcible election. Sorry, diamond sword. What? Wait, worm. Diamonds. Uh-huh. Saying craft and then saying diamond sword +1. Where can I craft just diamond sword? Enhancer is better.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not my best work, but it'll do. And
Okay.
He cracked the crystal.
Slightly better sword.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Ooh, couple of
You barely sat down since you came home. Just spreading the word.
Huh, that fade to black was a little longer than it needed to be.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed. No. She was right, though.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing, not least of all Sid. Well, when you do, she's been going at it hammer and tongs down at that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well.
We'll go back and the head. Can go.
When it comes to boyish charm,
Bill.
Goose
Being made might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Your father's murderer is dead. Bye bye.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Placement stack.
Displacement stack. Here.
Pretty it's like a heat.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together.
Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though,
How do you
when
have
I'm
the
done.
money to do this?
Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Yeah, because they're not
Luckily,
meant for you, Clive.
You don't need to.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, back to Blackthorn. Love this game. My god. Sometimes it really is. Go here, go there, go another place, go back to the same place, and then go back to the same place again. Oof.
That bastard shadow loomed over us all for far too long.
Didn't mean to talk to him.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
He's being a cutscene.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual
This
saw grade steel won't
photograph.
work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up.
Well, if you look
One
for
of
the
us will probably
Stardust.
give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
You get to
Up
choose.
to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in a fight, but
You don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
Oh, function. Okay.
Which one of these two?
Ooh. I do love Gav. Bring on.
Otto?
All right then. Where do we find this stardust?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you...
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. I'll head down there.
All right.
You two take care, eh?
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that.
Best of luck.
A vote of confidence. Just feels like side quest. But alright, you just had one of the best experiences of gaming. And some of the worst. Not worst,
Good day to you. Sid.
This game. I always feel lost.
The creep. As we get from the tailor, all but worthless.
We are to dig a new cellar.
Let's take a new cellar.
Hello, Sid.
Ah, Clive.
Well done.
Your timing is exquisite, as all.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of rustlings in the undergrowth. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the...
All right.
Oh my god, another talk to three people. Such a...
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say.
Can't even...
I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Start running, please. All so far away. And oh, what are you even sweeping? The road starts here.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious
Okay,
figures in the
don't say
woods.
anything.
No, but I've heard something.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs. Ran back here as quick as me legs.
I see. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say,
What?
Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Guess I just chose the right option. Cool. To the enemy. Gale.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
They've seen it.
Black Shield. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? But we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Give me thunder!
That one that's staying back. Killed. man.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
Clive.
I found some black shields hiding near Lord.
Black shields, though they serve another master now. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the... Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than... And bite back...
I'm sorry. Who did the black shields serve now?
Because I want him.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here...
I don't understand. Why him?
I was a member of the judiciary once. And fight it I did. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a... And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true...
So what,
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. His response, however, was rather more visceral.
Jeez.
He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection, and so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lost Wing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief
God,
Justice.
this side quest has insane lore.
Are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins.
What?
Make ready for war.
This was a side quest and they're going to war? Oh, quest complete. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, don't say anything else, game. And just do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Green Goblin. Where is he? Is he gone? What are you
Any
selling?
friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
What do you mean? I know I'm. But nothing wrong.
I hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes.
Reach. Oops. Okay, one more quest, and then more story.
I take it Drake's Fang was your doing, Sid. You really?
Bread man.
It's only a matter of time before
Wait, oh, I thought they were glowing.
Gone, just
A
like
master baker.
without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my... I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can...
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's. He used to work there, you see.
All right.
Oh my god. See, he's gone to the dangerous monster lair. Why? At least thank god there's fast travel and ambrosia.
Good girl.
I accidentally hit him in the head dismounting.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Bread.
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the mother crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
What advice? Express yourself. Express yourself. What I'll go with.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work.
They had to twist it
Mr.
somehow.
Fang.
Talk about work.
Maybe you could recapture it somehow.
The bread that looks like the
Recapture it?
fang.
I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
Why would I tell him to wait? It's all good.
Suppose he won't be needing an escort then.
Thank God. Oof.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
What's in it?
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my...
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto
You
something.
haven't even tasted it. Someone taste it, please.
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. I don't know how you did it.
That's it. Oh.
Now,
The most fragrant
Okay.
herbs and
The
spices.
finest fabrics. From the capital.
I'll see what's new.
Oh, where did all the men of it go?
Plates and pots!
Good day, my lord.
Hold on with seconds. Won't really use that.
My thanks. Here you are. My thanks. An excellent choice. Here you are. An excellent choice.
Oh my god, I...
Thank you for your
Oh, little
custom.
man. Wait, no, I can
Good day, my lord.
smell things.
Thank you kindly.
Hello.
Thank you for your
Okay.
custom.
No, I'm telling you, it's
Just look at the teeth made from the stoutest stoneware.
Light me. Dark.
Do Sam,
fresh
I
from the
know you're
grill.
king,
Get it
but
while
do
it's hot.
It would make us fine.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
Be in trouble.
Be safe. Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh,
Doing some
Clive.
fetch quests.
I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Okay. Nope. Making me walk.
Ready to go?
10 meters.
Fly, Ambrosia.
How dare you? Probably because there's going to be calm.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Game. Come on. And where's the... all the way up here.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
Being attacked. Being attacked with. Guaranteed. He has a lot more than I do.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
No, let's go back. We're just gonna get attacked.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have.
I mean, Gav,
I couldn't have done
like,
any of
you
this
know.
without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush.
Aww.
All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
That's lovely.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Who's a... Let me pet. Okay, now back to black.
There you are. Blackthorn's got his precious stardust. Casey.
How'd you lot get on? Abroad.
Blackthorn.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with...
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Oh, let me walk back to her.
Suppose we'd better be
Give us a shout if you...
Are good lads. God, for this, like, quest fast travel feature.
If I don't come up with something
Every
soon.
game needs it.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the
Oh
ruins.
my god.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the detail.
What's her name? Right.
The name. It's Helena.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
Helena.
Mid said I should speak with you.
MCR.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal
No, tell me what you mean by motive
disperses
force.
it into the surrounding air.
As a fellow engineer, you can't just say,
Whirlwind
just
rely
moves
on
it.
thermal plating alone to achieve this effect. The rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort
I was
of
right.
thermal
The heat
sink
sink.
to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. Mid
It
said
depends
we might be able
how
to use
much
parts of a
water.
fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Path. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged that. It's no longer
Are
a
you
matter
for
of
real?
just walking in and taking them. It's...
I see.
Yeah.
Then I suppose would that help?
I'll gather my team and head...
Letting off steam too. For God. Fetch quest of the sequence. I'm actually gonna start from here. I hate Lost Wing. I just don't like it. It seems too confusing to me, even though it's actually not that confusing.
Run like the wind.
Are they right? They're not failing. They're level 13. Yeah. One toward us. Interesting that Jill said, oh, you know, I can join you on your next adventure, but like she's not been helping.
You deserve a rest.
Oh, there you are, Sid. The, ruins are just over there.
Yeah. I'll kill it. Play the creature that has taken up a residence in the...
Anybody home?
Literally anybody who... What? Why one of these
Be
guys?
our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Bet it's not. It's literally called Unwanted Visitor. Dodge. and hit him. Hit him with the big electricity. You dick. Counts as 4 attack. Wait, why did you miss? That was really annoying. How did it miss the thunderstorm?
The things I do.
Sid!
You shouldn't have any trouble.
Indeed. Well, don't.
All right.
That was it. Oh my god. I have the war. How many engineers does it take to move a fallen ruin? Oh, game. Fast travel.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent.
And just one remains.
Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire, which is why you need a prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more? I need something light.
Well, if I were in need of it, I know whose counsel I...
Tomes? Yeah, I've got all the details. Can you take this to him?
Okay.
Right away.
Yeah, go to the other side of the ship. Sounds good. Another reward.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Oh.
Kuka, but when I close my eyes.
Oh.
Only I don't know. I wish he were here. Is everything we've received and everything promised? Here you are.
Okay.
All done?
Hold on.
We're seeing troops in this.
The baby spoon fed. All done.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
I'm busy.
Shielding for a mithril engine.
Oh god, just
for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship, as you can imagine.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution. Or
Perhaps. It is not a different
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home.
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that... I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it.
So if we could...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. I shall speak to them, and if you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might the knowledge of the past may yet prove you.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you...
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill...
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my...
Okay. I feel like I have to not go with Jill because we know Jill.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that, Andra.
So, Clive, who will accompany...
All right. So...
I have taken the liberty of...
Garlic. Are you sure this looks like the ingredient?
Though these items may seem mundane, so much so, in fact, that they were harvested now, of course.
Also, I just want to make some garlic confit.
You should be able to find everything.
Well, I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon.
All right.
I'll see you later, Clive.
Good luck.
Okay, bye. Oh yeah, it's just the... And there'll be a part 2 to this where I just kill a thing. That's fine.
Now, where's Talia?
Behind you.
Nice and chill.
Need to stock up on these.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this.
Why'd you...
But if time is of the
Why'd you say that?
essence, perhaps we should split up.
All right.
Let's see now. Meet me by the gate when...
Garlic and... Epiode.
Welcome, welcome.
Give... New. Raging Fists.
Come back again.
Won't use it.
Oi, don't touch anything. Go on, take it.
Take it.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Wow.
What can I interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking.
That should do it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Nuts. Come and get them before up. You'll not find a bruised pippin in the...
Well?
I did.
Garlic and pep. We should get this back to... But... we're not in too... Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. Shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
And then they just stared at each other, said no, turned around. Someone going,
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome, so I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right.
I heard you the first time.
Shut up, Clive. No games.
How's work on the shielding?
Well, very well indeed. And I was just explaining to Taya, and now that we have all the...
Don't you have to
You can
apply
count on me. I've mixed more than a few
coatings
mysterious concoctions
every
in
once in
my
a
time.
while?
I'm sure you have.
Coating, it's not
What about the shielding
permanent.
itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary?
Of course.
God, turning, walking so slowly. Jeez.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
God.
A shame. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, followed by a rigorous process of perhaps someone ought to...
Leave it to me. Thank you. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep, but you'll be pleased to know that work on the...
You found something?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew he's supervising the construction.
Brilliant.
Don't thank me.
Right then, better start to the black.
Just show a cutscene. All together.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest salmon you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Yeah, looks like I should know and everything.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
How do you attach it though?
Fuck for that. I've been feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm
sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you?
Oh.
The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
But
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
oh, Blackthorn. Yay. Okay.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Okay, let's go see Sid. What?
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
New coin. Oh, it's a missive. Missive has been delivered to Clive's quarters.
He cracked the crystal too. Joking.
Oh my god.
Hopefully it's nothing.
No.
Torgor.
Can go be really weird about
With the ledges.
Oh. All right.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. I didn't say
Wow.
I was wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he wasn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind they've not been working him too hard.
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Ice pop.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean?
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened to...
I rather think she might be right. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for them, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgor, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to provide. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose as to where one might find a suitable substitute.
I don't recall ever seeing...
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures, the last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about, took place...
Even so.
Good hunting, Clive.
Cool. All right.
Blackthorn.
Oh, really?
This won't take... I just wanted to ask how you're getting on, and you might still be doubting your craft. Even perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
Ooh.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Running around after...
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do, which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people? Suppose you're
Oh
not
my
likely
God.
to go nicking him off. Fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. And he's got more money than sense, which is reckon he'll still be at the inn in...
Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
I appreciate the...
Such eccentric. No, I don't actually. God damn it. You're stupid.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Okay, now. There's.
Well.
There.
Sid, reckon you might be just the man to help me.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this a lovely bit of kit, it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities, which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too.
Proper.
So what exactly do you
Proper
need for this
job.
filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university. You pour the blackest blight water through it. So, I did a bit of read, and do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die.
I take it
Bones?
that's where I could...
Huh. Didn't think they had
I swapped
bones.
it on the would have gone myself, but well.
All right.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's have like a million different quests going on. That'll be good. Not a million, but 4. Which is a lot. At one. In this game. Yippee! Fallen. The Croc, some. I almost want to look for the... Where is that? Here? Yeah. This one.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
He really is going to war. Right.
This is no time to ride.
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time for shilly-shallying.
Okay, Torgal is with Bud. Where is Crop? That's North Reach. Centrals. Oh my god. Of the What's east of here? Alright, game.
Come on. No holding back. Thanks, Cal. Back to the stables, girl.
One got any loot?
Your Majesty. Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should... This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. The wine needs more than this.
I even cut Clive off when he's speaking.
Alright there, Sid. How's that hunt for the bomb?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. You're a gent. Right then. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it...
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Don't be... Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
Oh.
You keep your potions.
What?
Increased the power.
We happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and a lot. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up and...
Well...
That's the spirit! Well?
It certainly feels...
Right?
Thank you.
No, for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. And I'm telling you...
Big in. I need to go.
That's why I'm...
Shh, Otto. A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the Dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only
Are you for
500
real?
talents.
Why is it only just the women?
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million.
Oh my god.
They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Ding 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 ding, we have a winner.
I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry.
Goodbye, goat.
I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think so?
No, I don't.
So pretty. Ooh, isn't there like the of Titan, the desert? Go see it. Does it even do anything? That's. Is Aeon cached?
Clive!
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting.
Pretty pretty. Hard satisfied by Sid for a rainy day. Deems not take rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Aaron Martha's rest. Fail.
A star, Ruby? It's worth at least twice what you owe me.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much? Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about a bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander. Word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, and when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it.
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. I reckon what he saw, and don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Okay. Let's go and do this one. Bone to pick. While we're here.
Ready, go? Yeah!
It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
And they're pretty big, yeah. Wouldn't call them giant.
Now we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Oracle, common magic.
Nice try.
Oh my god, how dare you move. Punch the balls off you. Darko, wait for me. There we go. I keep forgetting about it.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder?
Eat, boy. No.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
At him. And we'll travel.
noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere.
You could say that.
So, Molly's that'll teach me for treating you like... All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later.
One. Clive there.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Torgal.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive, were you able to...
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way.
Ah. But that reminds me. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill?
About how she...
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised the Fenrir of legend, served Shiva, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to the...
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Sid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at
Oh,
war,
brother, no, don't.
have been diverse and plenty. And that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more...
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh. He's more than an ally.
Oh.
He's a friend.
Our best boy. Okay. Now. Other.
There's talk. How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoints open to all. You'll find little beyond Northwich then.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and Olive Talc?
Milady.
Gifts?
Gift. No, I'm paying back my debt.
Oh my.
Otto asked me to settle the hideaways and to...
I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely.
You once told me Sid did... I'd like to do the same. And for Otto's. For all...
Otto is lucky. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway...
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid and blamed himself for not... I don't know how it happened. Whether there...
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
If he's still with us. Good one, Clive. He's
Goat. Still alive, I see.
That's why he's not
Lady Karen
out.
accepted the ruby.
Look out!
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
Oh my god, I had to talk to her anyway. I feel like this is my joke original. God.
They told me she was building a ship.
Oh, hey Jill.
Impressive, isn't it? I can't wait to see how the rest of the vessel looks.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I may have tossed a talent or two, but those were donations. And you can hardly...
Of course not. But surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you'll get...
Oh, you're too good to us.
Where'd you even get this? A decent a canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself. Might be I already have a buyer in. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in common. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
Are you for real?
I hear you ended up delivering all
Okay,
4
okay.
sons. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't...
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again.
And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Oh, we get to hear the voice again.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
Crying.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us.
He's always so humble. Also,
I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go,
take a drink.
Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Oh. Feel nice. Okay. These just be, I'll talk to the person and then quest over. I want to finish this quest and stream and go to bed. And then go clean the room, put more oil in my motorbike, and go get the oil
People take
change.
notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Gone. The whole mother crystal gone.
They're definitely upstairs.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep up.
This room. One with a different rug.
Ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin.
Of course.
Coin the innkeeper will soon be kept.
I don't suppose a certain blade. A single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's...
You have but to state it.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac.
A condition I would be a fool.
Yeah, I also want the sword.
I did not. No.
Okay. On the bed. I've played these games before. I'm gonna try and go to... I'm gonna go to the Hand of Titan and see if it does anything. Faster. Artifice. I don't know why it reminded me of that line. Twilight. Artifact.
That'll do, girl.
Oh my brother. I mean... Fine.
Come on.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Oh, wrong way. Okay. God. Just keeps going. Another one of these. Go.
Be safe.
annihilate. He's dead. Kind of flaking. Why is it here? Huh. Oh. Yeah, at least it's a relatively great path. I wish I could kick it. Game. Let me jump. Roy lads.
Company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
I messed up the timing. Oh. Ah, come on. That was a bit rough, but over.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What should I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
That's the reason why he went by Wyvern.
Well, Wyvern, may our
Or
paths
Clive,
cross
or
again. Radim,
Sid.
we
Well,
mustn't
Sid I can
dawdle.
understand. Clive. He would have known. He would have gone.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now.
There we go.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valestia.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. but there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valentine steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just...
All black.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've...
Right?
It's actually gonna give me like 2. Is it gonna do like +3 weapons now? Crafting Excalibur. Brother, I am checking the recipe. We are not losing recipes. Turns out. We're gaining recipes!
Back, are ya? What's that for you, dear?
Oh my god, I can make it. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Awesome.
That it? Fine.
Pass. We got the big boy sword. Let's see. And to end stream. Dang. That sure was a lot of questing. A lot of fetch questing and such. Yeah, as always, I hope anyone who popped in enjoyed. I do need to edit the last 2 VODs. The first one where my game crashed, and then the second one from yesterday. So hopefully that VOD is out on YouTube soon. I'll definitely get around to it tomorrow. But yeah, dang. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Sure to look after yourselves and be kind to others. And with all that said, we'll see you later.